So it's Saturday the 21st of June, the longest day of the year, and I feel like I worked for the longest day of the year today. I've been busy on the new plot and I've made some quite good progress, even though it's been quite hard work. I've not done quite as much as I wanted to do, it just got too much for me, and my phone is running seriously out of battery, so I thought I'd just do a quick look around it to show my work so far. Okay, so yeah, been really busy on the plot. I've now added extra compost and in some cases manure to the two raised bed areas to make sure that they've got plenty of growing medium in them, and I've planted some brassicas into this bed here. I know I've got a lot of brassicas already, but yeah, when it comes to the autumn in particular, they're a really good thing to eat from the allotment. And I can never quite remember what I planted. This, for the record, I've got here some Cavolo Nero and some red cabbage, and I've got some Romanesque broccoli and some tender stem broccoli in this part of the bed here. And then in here I've planted some celeriac and celery. I've got those in other places in my plots, but I've given them some decent room to grow in these ones. Here I've got a squash of some sort that was unlabelled and in my greenhouse, so I've popped it in here with plenty of manure. I've also put in the first of the spare beans that I sowed probably less than a week ago, actually, maybe a week ago, to climb up in alongside the squash plant, whatever it may be, on these poles here. I've had a bit of a disaster. I went to the garden centre to get the compost and couldn't resist a lovely purple salvia plant, and then as I was putting it in the pot which I'd been clearing out, because it was one that was sitting around on this site, it broke in half. So I'm absolutely gutted. I've just plonked it in the vague hope that it's one of those plants that can regrow its roots. I don't think it will for a minute. It's looking very unhappy, and I've left the actual root bit in, which has got some little green leaves in it, but again that's looking very cross with me for cutting its head off and more besides. I've also popped some cosmos in there to cheer everything up because it was looking so miserable. So I think, no, that's not it at all. I've also laid down some cardboard to mark out a large bed that I want to have there. I haven't got enough compost to cover it all yet, so I'll do that another time. And then my favourite stuff, hideous black plastic, but I didn't want to waste all the effort in the strimming that had been done, so as far as possible I've covered some of it with some black plastic, only until I get enough cardboard to be able to make up some beds. And over here I've had a bit of a nightmare because it's not even actually the normal ground material that is put down. It's actually a tent ground sheet that everything's grown through over the last 2 years, and it's just so heavy I couldn't move it all. I wanted to get it all off completely, but I've had to give up because I'm just so tired out with it, and I'll have to come back to that another day. So that bit, I did get that smaller piece there that was covered by this ground sheet, so I have cleared some ground, but not as much as I would have wanted to do. So that's about it. There is only one other little thing that I've done that I shall need to go up to the other plot to show you, and that is up there. Actually, there were 2 or 3 things. I popped in this little nemesis plant to sit in the flower bed with the other flowers. Just thought it was rather nice. Oh dear, here's my wheelbarrow with some of the leftover brassica plants I meant to put up on the plastic side, but just haven't got the energy, so I'm going to hide them away somewhere cool till I can get back here another day. That's going to be the only trouble. I've got things lying all over the different plots. I'll put that down for a minute because I just want to show you I've popped in some African sungold marigolds here between the different dahlias. There's 6 of them. Dirty fingernail there. Yeah, anyway, you can get the message. And I've noticed that there's lots of little leaves, and I was thinking, well, they look a bit like brassica leaves coming up there in between. And of course, this was the winter salad bed. It was the bed where the radish went to seed. So I've got a feeling that I've got a lot of self-sown radishes amongst my dahlias. So that'll be interesting to see. Right, let's carry on with these. Where am I going to tuck them? I think I'm just going to put them here amongst friends between 2 other brassica beds, and hopefully they'll last until I get back to put them somewhere sensible. I should give them a bit of a water before I go. So the other thing I've done, it's all looking a little bit lopsided, but I've popped in, I found that I had another munchkin pumpkin plant hiding away in my greenhouse. I didn't think I had any left, but I've popped it in. It looks like it's going the wrong way, but I believe it will turn the right way to climb up the arch. If you remember, I had 2 munchkin pumpkins this side. I've only got 1 left at the back there, or I had only 1 left, and I've now replaced it with another one, so that's okay. Just as to note, these dwarf beans, they look like they're doing a bit better now. I've pulled out a few weeds. There's always more to pull, but there we go. I've got lots more strawberries hiding beneath that netting. So before I go, I've got 2 jobs to do, which is, just about to see them, but they are looking big and delicious. I've got to do, one of which is to do some watering, I think. I thought I might get away with it because we just had some rain, but some things are looking a little bit parched and it has been so hot. So I'll do some watering, and then I will pick some produce for my tea tonight. So there we go. So short and sweet today, and hope to see you soon. Bye bye.